Blurb. I'll read the blurb.
We have a blurb?
A blurb.
Alright, what's the blurb?
The six-string samurai is Buddy, a mysterious and powerful hero of the post-apocalyptic future, who must fight his way to Las Vegas. To Lost Vegas.
Huh?
And ditch a bothersome orphan kid if he's ever to become the next king of rock and roll. Along the way, they encounter bounty hunting bowlers, a cannibalistic cleaver family, a windmill god, and even the Russian army. Winding up at the gates of Vegas, Buddy finds himself in an epic battle with death over the child's soul and comes to realize just what it means to be king.
Okay, about 6 of those things have all appeared in Supernatural, and you don't like Supernatural.
I think all but the Russian army, really.
Yeah?
Alright.
Okay. And then it's reviewed by... Samurai is Road Warrior with slow-mo roundhouse kicks, or The Good, the Bad, the Ugly with guitars instead of guns. Jane Ganito of SF Examiner. And then 5-star, Chris Gore, Film Threat.
See?
Wait, who are the people that reviewed him?
Jane Ganito
Uh-huh.
and Chris Gore.
From where?
Film Threat.
Film Threat and...
SF Examiner.
Ah, so 2 things that we have never heard of before and probably don't exist anymore.
No,
Soundtrack is available on Palm Pictures.
Hey, soundtrack's awesome. Alright, here we go.
Say.
Hello and
You
welcome.
gotta start the thing.
I already did.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Did we get the blurb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So, hello and welcome to the 47th episode of Damage Control Podcasting, your professionally unprofessional look at the conventions, ideas, and genres of filmmaking. I'm here with...
Cody Dietrich.
Buddy Holly.
Daniel Newkirk.
The SF Examiner, I think it's supposed to be the San Francisco Examiner, and I hope they're still around, because they've been around since 1865.
So,
No, this movie killed him.
Yeah.
so in honor of the release of Bohemian Rhapsody, here at DCP, we will be doing an audio commentary for Six String Samurai, a film that everyone is excited to watch.
Yippee.
Boner alert.
So I'm hoping to keep these guys entertained before... I thought you were getting ready to show me something. Okay,
I mean,
so...
I can.
I like you've talked about this movie for a long time. I like the idea of the movie. I have not seen it.
Okay. So quickly before we get started...
Tell him something nice, and he just fucking blows over it.
So quickly before we get started, Bohemian Rhapsody was released on November 2nd, 2018. According to Box Office Mojo, it had an opening weekend of $51 million and a domestic so far of $100 million, with 62% on Rotten Tomatoes and 49% on the Metacritic.
How's that compared to Batman vs Superman?
So anyway, are we fans of Queen?
Yeah.
How does Metacritic work? Is 49% good?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
Are we fans of Queen?
Queen, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Queen. I
Everybody
like
likes
most of Queen.
Fat bottom girls.
Oh, I love Fat Bottom Girls.
Yeah, but do you like the song?
Yes.
Okay. Favorite songs, Fat Bomb Girls?
Don't Stop Me Now.
That was a good one. I mean,
Especially when you put in Shaun of the Dead.
Under Pressure, I like a lot.
Killer Queen.
Do you like
Huge
that
fan
it
of Killer
goes dun 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 dun, or the Vanilla Ice one where it goes dun 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 dun?
Yeah.
Is that seriously the only thing he changed?
No,
He didn't change anything.
That was his.
and
That was his excuse.
yeah.
Under Pressure, I like. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, I like a lot.
We Are the Champions.
We Are the
Oh, I
Champions.
hate that one. I hate.
Really?
I don't like that one, and
He's
I
been beat to death.
pretty much.
We Will
and then
Rock You.
We Will Rock You's fine, but the We Are the Champion side of that, I don't really care for. And I don't like the bicycle song.
You don't like Bicycle Race?
Oh my god. Yeah, makes me want to shoot myself every time I hear it.
I have a love-hate relationship with Bohemian Rhapsody. Like right now, I hate it because it's everywhere.
Hipster.
How could you not like it?
Because
Hipster.
no, it's always good.
He legit gave the hipster reason.
He did.
No,
Everybody
That is
goes,
the
just
that is,
Bohemian
that is the
Rhapsody.
hipster
It's-
definition.
No. It's always good. It's just overplayed at the moment. You know how?
Yeah, there's way too many people listening to it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I should never. Okay, so
I'm surprised you're still wearing glasses, considering that everyone in this room is wearing glasses.
Well,
You wouldn't want to fit in, would you?
I would probably get
How many shirts you wearing?
2.
Yeah, one's with long sleeves pushed up.
These 2 are
Well,
wearing
no.
I'm wearing a jacket because it's cold in here.
I'm wearing a hoodie also because I'm cold.
No, that's fine. But he's wearing long sleeves and then has them pushed up.
Rolled up, that's
Just
true.
wear short sleeves.
Actually, my forearms are so powerful that
Oh.
they push the sleeves up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
right.
flexes his fist and they just slowly work up.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Bohemian Rhapsody being somewhat of a musical, we're saving our musical episode for a full episode. We're trying to get like some actual guests. So we are going to do a commentary for Six Stream Samurai that everyone's just holding back their enthusiasm.
I jizzed in my pants at least twice. That's
So
because Daniel's on this side of the table tonight.
I have that effect on men.
Sorry, Cody.
I got the 1999 DVD release. As far as I know, there's only
1999.
There's only one DVD release.
No,
We
I
couldn't
mean,
even get a movie in this decade.
It was on Borderline, February 23rd, one day after my birthday.
Fuck that day.
Anyway,
This is February 23rd?
yeah, my birthday's February 22nd.
Yeah, that's one day before mine.
Yours is February 21st.
24th.
Oh, one day before. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as far as
Remember,
I know,
because we had the podcast where we did the birthday celebration for both of us.
that's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
I forgot. I was really drunk that night.
No, you weren't. You fucking drove home.
I cheated.
Yes, you did.
Anyway, so there's only one edition as far as I know. Daniel has it queued up to the Palm Pictures glorious
Microsoft Paint.
logo.
It was definitely a paint job.
Yeah.
It's at 11 frames.
That's 11 seconds.
11 seconds. Okay. And hit play, sir. We are hitting play now. The Palm Pictures is fading out.
Oh God, make it stop.
How's the audio on it?
Nothing yet.
There's an H
That's good.
and an X.
So,
HX Films, another company I've
Yeah.
never heard of.
HSX.
That's why you never heard of it. You were looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, right.
So, you guys only heard the blurbs. What
Are
do you
you
guys
looking it up?
Yep.
All right.
Look at it. Look how badass this is.
Bring it forward a little bit,
That's
please,
a
sir.
great white screen.
See it?
Thank-
Everyone see it?
All right, there we go.
Is there supposed to be music playing?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, atomic explosion. That's what's that called?
War never changes. In 1957, the bomb dropped and the Russians took over what was America. The last bastion of freedom came a place called Las Vegas, and Elvis was crowned king. After 40 rockin' years, the king is dead. Every guitar-picking, sword-swinging opportunist, including death himself, hears the call echoing across the wastelands. Vegas needs a new king.
1950. So that'd be what?
Not gonna lie, I kind of like that.
So that'd be making.
It's kind of a
Not-
sweet opening.
Not gonna lie, I really I like that idea.
So that would make it 1990.
So Elvis lives longer in a post-apocalyptic wasteland than he does in normal America.
Well, a lot of the drugs were wiped out.
Yeah.
A lot less peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yeah, banana production went. So initial thoughts, just knowing the premise. What are your hopes going into this?
It sounds ridiculous. I hope they don't try and take themselves too seriously. Like if they do this in like the Buckaroo Banzai style, I think I'm going to be okay with
Well, I
it.
got good news for you, Dan.
Did that guy just use a giant slingshot?
That was a giant slingshot through the wheat field. And there's Anakin running.
Oh, God.
Running.
Oh, he fell.
Oh no, not Anakin.
Oh, his clothes are tore up.
Oh, here's Adam from Adam Ruins Everything.
What does that mean?
That means there's a TV show called Adam Ruins Everything.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that looks like the Adam from that.
Oh, I thought you were.
Don't stop being so
I
vain.
thought you were attacking me.
Not
Okay.
everything's about you, sir.
I don't know the rest of that.
Why is the guy in a business suit?
So he's just going like straight at, like just jumping right into the story. Like this isn't like flash forward, nothing. Just
No, this is 40 years into the future.
no. I'm saying like this is where we first meet the
Yeah.
the
Six
title
Stream
character.
Samurai.
We start from this scene.
Gotcha. So I was like,
Alright.
I like the guitar.
That is a Gretsch hollow body.
Oh, and then the pushing the eyeglasses back up on his face.
He looks like he should be in Weezer. Like, look at him. He's got the taped glasses and everything. That's why you like this, because you are a fan of the ultimate hipster band Weezer.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
like the Blue
whoa,
album.
whoa! I like Weezer, but let's not call them hipsters. I mean,
They are. They're an absolute hipster band.
but let's not call them that. Okay, all right.
Well, let me.
We don't have to call them what they are. God damn.
At least you're willing to admit it.
Go back on your side of the table. Is that a guy with a freaking stovepipe hat?
That's Death.
Oh. Why would I know that Death looks like Slash?
Let me mention.
Maybe Death is Slash.
Let
That'd
me
be
mention
awesome.
these thematic elements before we go in. So
Thematic?
thematic. So throughout the film, there are homages to many major musical movements in the United States. Buddy, the main character, is the symbol of birth of rock and roll. He shares the same clothing style of Buddy Holly, especially his horn-rimmed glasses.
Okay.
So
Makes more sense.
see if you can catch all the references to the genres of music. There's a metaphor to every genre in music.
Didn't we have subtitles?
Yeah, I was
This
just working
movie's
on
so-
that.
The Wasteland is no place for kids.
You got a kind of high-pitched, squeaky voice.
I said, does this guy, like, marry his 14-year-old cousin, like Buddy Holly did?
Buddy Holly didn't marry his 14-year-old cousin.
I believe he did.
That was Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
Was it Jerry Lee Lewis?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what ended
There-
his music career.
There is an homage to Jerry Lee Lewis in here, too.
Does he light someone's balls on fire?
No.
Okay, well, that would have been a great way to do it.
That would have been a
Oh,
great...
oh, bam, 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 bam.
Are we getting subtitles of Rock and Roll?
That's the question. I
I
think
don't
your
think-
DVD is too garbage to...
Oh, he's got a coonskin cap.
Good
Yeah,
Lord,
you
you
can't
like-
say that anymore, Cody.
Oh, you cannot say that?
You
Wow.
cannot say coon anymore.
Wow.
What?
What the hell?
Wow.
Alright, sorry guys, we had some technical difficulties. We're trying to figure out the subtitles so we can figure out what's going on in this movie.
It's kind of like a dance type. His umbrella keeps changing shape.
He seriously just can stab.
What? So,
Well, we can pause it and put the subtitles back on.
well, that's the problem is I turned them on.
Dude.
Hang
So
on.
far, I don't hate the soundtrack either.
Yeah,
what
like,
are you
I'm,
doing?
I'm digging that.
Oh,
Are
we're
you pausing it? Are you going?
No, just keep
Yeah,
going.
hang on, let's see if that works.
I don't leave the monkey, kid.
He doesn't need anymore. He's no longer a kid.
Alright, say something guys. Come
I
on.
don't like the umbrella thing.
Yeah, the umbrella's dumb.
Well,
It-
if the sun is bright.
No, it's just stupid.
It's great imagery.
For about
Okay, how'd
5
they go
seconds.
from wheat fields to the middle of the desert?
Yeah, like there was definitely wheat fields there.
That was the edge of.
There we go. Hey, we got subtitles now.
Yeah,
All
Russian
right.
surf. And that kid is stoned.
We got a random gas station in the middle of Egypt here.
And a
Oh.
creepy kid.
This is a real band, the Red Elvises. Actual band.
Real band.
An actual
What is a hipster? Man, I hope the apocalypse does not look anything like this. I would go for a Book of Eli compared to this type of apocalypse going on. What was the sound effect for that umbrella?
All these guys apparently are auto-tuned.
Well, okay, so this was kind of a love child, kind of a love movie for the director and the guy who plays Buddy, Jeffrey Falcon. He's a big stuntman over in Asia, and this was supposed to launch his career in America.
Oh.
So anyway, they had it didn't do anything. So anyway, they did this movie with $1 million. So because they did it on film, syncing, they did it all out. side, right? So recording audio is hard, so every line of dialogue is ADR.
So why don't they just like shoot in a sound booth and then line the tracks up like they do in modern movies?
That is what they do.
And why is the audio quality so garbage?
That's probably the best quality they could afford with $1 million.
I suppose.
I don't hate it. I just the acting so far. I haven't. I'm still on the border here, Adam.
So, I believe
Drinking out of a busted bottle, it looks like.
Okay, this isn't meant to sound bad, but is the Buddy character, is he supposed to be Asian? Is he just covered in dirt?
why do you think he's Asian? He doesn't even look Asian.
You said he was an Asian stuntman, right?
Yeah.
He was a stuntman over in Asian films. He is an American.
Okay, what?
I think he looks a lot like Guy Pearce.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe that was Guy Pearce. Maybe Guy Pearce did this movie.
Is the glass broken out of his glasses?
Yes.
And it's all cracked. The kid has a range of acting. Synchronized coin.
Catches all three.
Nope, I think it was just one.
Nice tuxedo to die. Nobody messes with the pen pals and gets away with it.
Pin Pals?
Nobody.
Alright, that's a fantastic name for a bowling team.
I like the high-pitched...
okay.
Yeah, nobody!
Okay, this is a lot better. I thought they was going to actually just be rolling bowling balls at people.
That would be better, but they have
Okay, so does he
flails
keep
there.
his guitar in the hollow his sword in the hollow body guitar?
It's on the back.
Oh, okay. So far, the writing isn't the best.
Okay, so what are we thinking about Are we fan of fight movies?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind them, yeah. I will say the choreography in this is better than Iron Fist.
I've not seen it.
Wow.
But you're making me not want to see it.
There's not a whole lot of good martial arts.
I didn't really want
want
to see Iron Fist because I liked it better when it was Arrow. But
But I liked Arrow better when it was called Batman.
yeah, well. Huh.
Alright, so giant shoes on that guy.
It's that kid. He just made shoes.
He roundhouse kicked three people at the same time.
It's
That's
funny.
actually not that far out of the realm of possibilities.
I'm not liking the corny sound effects.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Like-
it's like
you didn't want
stooge.
You didn't want him to take it seriously.
No, they don't take it seriously, and I'm glad they don't so far. Like, these guys are pretty ridiculous, but the sound effects are a little jarring.
Don't take it seriously, Gutterball.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
there
got
we
a
go.
to have a pen.
It's gotta be like an explosive pin or something.
No, you're close.
Am I close?
It's
Oh,
a
it's
shiv.
just a shank, okay. Is this
Completely-
entire movie shot in slow motion?
No, it wasn't shot by Zack Snyder.
Oh.
I don't think he's drunk yet.
You don't say. Yeah, they just ripped off the Three Stooges sound effect track.
Yeah.
Is what they did here.
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell look like.
Yeah. It does look a lot like him.
I think Jerry Lee Lewis is in here somewhere. His character is. That might be him.
Why would that be him?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
You mean you didn't do any research before the movie?
No, I just really like this movie.
That's fair, okay.
There's some Tuscan Raider looking. Okay, so I don't know. Was he supposed to catch that?
My guess is he was originally supposed to, and they just kept it.
Because
Yeah, like,
that one kind of confused the shit out of me.
I think. Well,
Are we sure that's not Bruce Campbell? This looks like a movie that Bruce Campbell would be in.
Yeah, no, this movie.
So he's short rounded.
This movie has no leg to no one's career.
Like I say, it would make sense if Bruce Campbell was in here because, Elvis and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, that's funny you mentioned that.
Let's see, we could have done a Bubba Hotep review.
It's funny that you mentioned.
Oh, that movie's so good.
It's funny that you mentioned Bubba Hotep. How do you think I discovered this movie?
Recommendations after Boba Hotep?
Bubba Hotep. Oh, Jerry Lewis right here.
That's supposed to be Jerry Lewis because he got lit on fire?
I discovered this because Brian Tyler, the guy that does all the music for this, did the music for Bubba Hotep, and you know how much I like that Bubba Hotep soundtrack. And they were talking about his infamous Six String Samurai soundtrack. So.
I'm glad that kid's dead because I don't get the whole tag you're it type.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that death?
They used a bow.
I don't think Death has a bow.
What?
Beware the spinach monster?
It was him. He was here.
I think
What
Death
the-
has the guitar.
Best moves. The one with the full eyes would be hard to defeat.
Haven't you seen this movie?
What's the
Yeah,
matter?
it was several times.
You just said it wasn't Death.
Yeah, they just said it was death.
No, I said Death is the one with the guitar, not the bow.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
What do I get? 10 ball guys. You four have
And yes, you are correct when you said he looks like Slash. He was meant to look like Slash.
I've seen lots and lots of different interpretations of Death. So far, this one is my least favorite.
Just
Now,
wait- wait-
Supernatural has a great interpretation of Death.
The Supernatural Death is amazing.
Yes.
The song that they play for him, I have in my car. It's so incredible.
Yep.
just wait to the final.
I'm just
rock
telling you
battle.
my thoughts. I'm not saying I hate the movie.
Yeah.
I just hate lots of parts of it.
Cody, you're really quiet right now. What are your?
I'm trying to.
This looks like a Mad Max ripoff right now.
Yeah, I mean, come on. The blades in the front aren't even moving. Those are just pinwheels.
I like the
there's
pinwheel
nothing-
fan on the front.
Are they just throwing food now?
I do like Buddy's like nonchalant, just keep playing his guitar type of thing. That's pretty funny.
At least he recognizes there's no real threat here.
Yeah, but the whole like, are they Cro-Magnon people? Because the other one seemed perfectly normal.
Hang on, let me.
Yeah, they probably inbred or the cannibals maybe.
I don't know. I feel like they just found that. If they
Yeah,
can
they're
Running
running.
faster than the car is.
I'll just slap him out of the car.
Oh no, the Jerry Lee Lewis character hasn't shown up yet.
even when the kid's laughing and having a good time, you know you're not in any.
There's also a Richie. Someone.
Yeah.
When you see someone wielding a ukulele, that's supposed to be Richie Valens,
Okay.
who died in the same plane crash as Buddy Holly.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so,
he was scared of planes.
So anyway, real quick. Six String Samurai was released on September 18th, 1998 with a budget of $1 million. It grossed $146 million domestically. It was only released on 16 screens.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. We could make a better movie than this off $1 million.
This is why I like this movie a lot, because it was just two dudes' love project, and they just busted their ass to get it done.
Well, that's fine, like,
100%.
I completely respect people doing like projects that they love, but I mean, not gonna lie, I probably won't ever buy this movie.
I'm thinking about buying a copy of it for my dad. I think Dad would love this.
Really?
This is exactly the kind of thing he would enjoy.
So your dad, me and your dad would get along.
Until
No.
you mentioned Supernatural.
Remember, you already burnt that bridge.
So
Those-
what?
Wait, those
Bounce-
are dice?
Those are
Jawbreakers.
bouncy balls.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think? What do you think the score, Rotten Tomatoes score, is on this movie?
-1. They
7.
haven't even seen it.
15.
60%.
Really?
Yep.
Is
I
that
don't-
better than Batman v Superman?
It is.
I don't-
It
I
is
don't
like
trust-
4
I-
times as good
I
as
don't
Batman vs
trust
Superman.
those.
So anyway, it was released by Palm Studios, making this flick the 15th best film for a Palm Studio release. The other notable release by Palm Studio is the American release of Ghost in the Shell at number 3.
Oh, really? Okay. What was their number 1?
It was something Sex and Lewis. Lewis and Sex or something.
I think it might be in this pamphlet.
It came out in like 2002.
Sex
that was-
and Lucia.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, Sex and Lucy was its highest grossing Palm Studio release.
Really?
Did you just eat a bouncy ball?
I think it's a jawbreaker.
And you just bounced it.
Oh,
What was number 2?
Can you bounce jawbreakers?
I don't know.
I'm curious to know what was over Ghost in the Shell.
I don't think it's in there.
Let me find out.
Didn't that make a lot of people mad?
Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
No.
The remake did, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
no,
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the original anime, the one that was like groundbreaking.
Well, yeah, I knew it. I like the car.
The car is kind of nice.
I like the white walls. That hat has got to be killing that kid.
It's got to be uncomfortable, yeah.
We probably wishes he had a tattered umbrella, which makes him look like a hipster. I like the homage to Buddy Holly. I love the guitar. I love the sword. I could do greatly without the umbrella.
Why do you hate the umbrella so much?
It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's so tore up. It's not doing anything.
Like even like if you
Russian
have it,
surf music.
even
That's
if you
the
have
Red
it
Elvis
to
stuff
be
that
like
bothers me.
ironic, like that he doesn't need it, it's just still stupid to me. I don't know what are they ditching the? Is he? What are they doing with the car? How old is this
I think
kid?
it overheated.
You're not
He's
supposed
ready.
to. You're not supposed to open that when it's hot.
Okay, good. It burned him. All right, that actually.
If he gets that car going, and they teach a lot better lessons in the post-apocalyptic America than they did in high school.
No shit.
That 1 cup of water is not gonna stop that thing from overheating. I don't think.
Well, here's the
it's bubblegum.
cannibals.
Hey, I'm still looking. You guys bump me out every time. I'm like, I bet I got something they're gonna like. You guys just like.
I told you I liked the overall premise. Sounded really good. I just.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean,
Do you want me to lie? Be like, oh my god, look at the symmetry. Look at the torn
This-
gold stuff
this
on the
definitely
seat.
should have gotten an
Yeah,
Oscar.
yeah.
Without a doubt.
The torn gold stuff on the seat represents the bullshit that the Academy does, and then him throwing the kid in the trunk is, a take on September 11th. I don't know.
No, what I think it is because he's shoving it in the back of his trunk like he doesn't care about it. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't care about the Oscar he didn't get.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. Because he knew. Because this is just
Yeah.
a giant
Fuck you.
to Hollywood, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, is that what you want?
Yes, that's exactly.
I mean, that's like me being like, if Daniel says one negative thing about Harry Potter, and be like, "Fuck you." I mean, I did.
I mean,
but
you did.
but it was yours was really really mean though.
It was just like Patronus
No.
Bullshiticus or whatever that was.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it was bad. It was bad. You didn't even give it a chance.
I honestly haven't seen it. I'm willing to give it a
Yeah,
shot,
see.
but I don't know much about it.
What do you First of all, what do you think of Buddy Holly's outfit? Or Buddy, excuse me, Buddy's
It's
outfit.
He's got to be hot.
What about the classic black suit and tie is just because it's just iconic, man.
That's what I said. I said I like that whole aspect. I liked that in the and can't even fucking say it. Like against the whole desert wasteland. That's perfect for me. That's fine. But
oh, that's got to be Wolfman Jack. So
It
so
is Wolfman Jack.
the werewolf. All right.
So this is more of a musical to me, whereas it uses the music. It uses more in lines of like Quentin Tarantino film to the extreme, where instead of dialogue and the music becomes the glue. The dialogue is few and far between, and the music is pushing the action forward rather than the actor singing. You listen to the rock music and you're kind of following the story. Am I not saying what I want? Right?
No, I understand what you're saying.
All right.
I don't know if it's your traditional sense of a musical.
Yeah.
Right. There's moments in it that are your typical. What we'll get to here in a little bit, but it's more of using music. More. What am I trying to say, Daniel? Talking is hard. Me and you had that conversation earlier.
Well, I'm assuming this is, these are the cannibals?
Yes.
Okay, that kind of good.
Cody, you're a big anime fan. How anime-ish is this?
There any tentacles?
What?
No tentacles yet?
No, that's
Some
not-
tentacles coming yet?
That's
Oh, okay.
solid.
Sorry.
But plot-wise, it seems like something I'd watch, actually. They like doing post-apocalyptic a lot.
So
It's an interesting take on it.
very Trigun-ish.
Not as Trigon as Trigon, because they're still on our planet. It's just...
I feel bad for that kid.
Try a big golf ball, Wally. When shoot alone on a big golf ball can take the head clean off a 90-pound midget.
Wow.
What?
A
Is
pink
that-
golf ball can take the head off a 90-pound midget at 300 yards.
Yeah, that's pretty common sense, Tyler. I would figure you'd know that as a history major.
Yes. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, these guys are kind of terrifying.
Yeah...
And,
What's outside?
Rusty's been looking for a new third
the Cro-Magnon guys, I guess.
Oh. He killed them all.
Well, just everyone in general. The world.
I think... Are they cannibals?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going with there. And
This
it's
is what I mean about, because in a normal film, you would have more dialogue, whereas the music is pushing the narrative. If that's what
Alright, this is where it kind of pisses me off.
Why?
You're gonna leave the kid there?
Just watch the flow.
I know that he's not gonna leave the kid there. I'm just saying it makes me mad. I get that it was low budget, but man, some of this acting.
But I think it fits in the. If Cody, if their eyes were getting bigger and all that anime shit, would that fit right in?
Okay. Not all anime is like that.
I agree.
Okay.
So my question is why are they? So we've seen them. They have coffee. They have candy. They have vegetables. They're marinating the guy in, the kid in. Why are they cannibals?
Because nothing tastes sweeter than the flesh of a human. Ratchet.
He had a ratchet the whole fucking time, and that thing is pristine.
That
That came out of a Craftsman box.
Probably the filmmaker's like, anyone else actually own a ratchet? No? Alright, go buy one.
Yeah.
No, we don't have time to dirty it up.
That was the $1 million budget that they spent.
The writer and director of this
We
flick,
just have a stuffed cat.
Oh, that looks that way, yeah.
They ate the meat. The writer and director of this
I've never
film
seen it. Wow.
didn't work again.
Wow.
The sound effects. And,
Just the fact that that's how they.
Yeah, I think they've been out in the radiation too long. Bye. We just stole your car.
So here's a question: why didn't we nuke the Russians back?
Maybe we did.
Plot hole.
That's a plot hole in this film.
I mean, I'm waiting for the plot section that doesn't have the hole, really.
Oh, yep, drunk like always.
So is his name actually Buddy, or just everyone calls him Buddy, like, hey, pal?
His character's name is Buddy. That's all it says in credits. So.
Okay.
I don't. There's nothing to me, so far, what I don't like, there's nothing to make me like his character.
He's a badass swordsman.
Well, okay, but why he abandoned the kid? Like what?
He was dropping the kid off with what he thought was a family.
You're telling me he's lived in this post and this fuck you.
This Pocahontas?
Yeah. If Adam gets a pass every time, I get a pass for one fucking night. He's lived in this wasteland.
Yeah.
His entire life.
Yeah.
And he can't tell that they're cannibals. I haven't seen this movie and I could tell that these people were cannibals.
Could you though? If he didn't haven't read the
Yes.
It doesn't say cannibals. It says cleavers. I thought maybe they just used cleavers like the bullet.
Is that the cleaver
the
scene?
beaver
Cleavers.
the beaver cleaver.
Yeah, this is obviously the Cosmonaut scene.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, if these guys in the spacesuits didn't show up out of the post-Pocahontas land here, then
Fuck.
Hey, this
this
one
kid
I
would have
don't
been
get.
eaten.
What's that?
Like, what? Okay, where do these guys come from?
Well, they represent a music genre.
Daft Punk?
They don't. The director and writer don't reference which one. They just said characters represent different genres of music, but they don't say which is what. Or if they do, I haven't been able to find.
Yeah,
it.
because right now we are literally watch a samurai slay astronauts.
Wouldn't he be more of a Ronin though?
Yeah, Ronan's more accurate.
The name
There's
of
no
the
lord.
movie is Six String Samurai.
No, I know, but I meant, wouldn't he be like
Yeah.
a Ronin?
But a Ronin is just a wandering samurai.
I'm expecting. I thought there'd be a lot more like experienced sword fighters going up against him. I mean, I get that he's really good, but it doesn't seem like he's ever had like a single issue.
They got to save that for the end.
Yeah, there is actually pretty good sword fight there.
He's like, oh, this guy's awesome. I wonder when he's going to abandon me next.
So what would the
Right, exactly. Like, I kind of agree with Tyler. There's zero reason for me to get behind the swordsman, because if those guys hadn't just randomly shown up, that kid would be someone's dinner, and this guy would be none the wiser.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he
'cause they-
totally just set him off to die.
But he's not. But
Okay, and you can't say they didn't know that they were cannibals because the little girl went up to bite him and he moved her head back.
nah,
Yeah.
kids do that all the time.
And you would leave a kid.
When was the last time one of your kids came up and tried to bite you, Tyler?
No, me? Well, I've got a 3-year-old, so that was like yesterday.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Adam, you? Well, last time one of the kids you have at home bit you.
About 2 hours ago.
Oh,
This
all right.
is a cafe racer, badass
What the
motorcycle.
hell's a cafe racer?
It's a
It's a-
hipster motorcycle.
Oh, okay, that makes
a,
sense.
It's a modified motorcycle where you take like anywhere from like a 350 to a
This
400
kid's just amazing.
350 or 400 what?
And
cc
mechanical stuff.
motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
And you see how the handlebars are they modified to the handlebars are bent downward. They're meant to. They're like an English bike. They're meant to go from cafe to cafe. They're not really meant for long haul transportation.
Cafe, kind of hipster word.
So what would the cosmonaut? What music genre would the cosmonauts be?
Disco.
Really? Ah, okay.
Maybe? Yeah.
So the death that just killed an Asian dude.
I'll bet that's why you like this movie.
Wait, is that a ukulele? Or no, this is another guy going to be the king.
Like I said, I don't like this version of Death.
What?
I don't know. There's nothing really cool about him.
There's just
Like,
four
he's-
guys ganging up on somebody.
He's basically your hero in a top hat. He's got a sword. He's got a guitar.
But he's wearing all black.
Now, do the guys that come with Death, do they ever get any sort of personality? Because there's 4 of them.
Right, one's
So-
an archer.
Right, so it would be cool if they were, famine, pestilence, and war.
Yeah, like they do in Supernatural. Which
absolutely,
they,
yeah.
Or they were the 4 headbangers of thrash. It'd be Anthrax, Metallica, Megadeth, and Slayer.
Sure. Be cool.
That guitar takes a hell of a beating.
Yeah, it does.
That's
Damn,
probably where their
kid, that was
freaking
your
$1 million
fault.
budget went, was that guitar.
Just making sure the guitar's all right.
Well, yeah, that's the most important thing here to him.
Making sure we're still recording.
No. Yeah.
How far are we?
Not far enough.
Half an hour?
We got about an hour left. Daniel.
I thought this was going to be
What?
shorter than our podcast.
We're going
to stick to an
hour and a half.
90 minutes is what our podcast is supposed to be.
But for you, we'll go over.
We're about what are you talking about? This is 90 minutes?
Yeah, but we had probably, what, a minute, 2 interruption.
See?
Look at that. That
See?
line again.
What?
What did you say?
Why is Ratchet, like, why are those such an interesting commodity? Like, you can... I don't know a whole lot about cars, but I had a beat-up piece of crap car, and I could not start it with a ratchet. I've tried.
You got rid of your car?
No, I'm paying someone to fix it.
Oh, okay. We're a little over halfway in, Daniel. Thoughts so far? You weren't looking into it. You weren't looking forward to it.
It's pretty ludicrous right now. Like, I like some of the ideas that they're going for, but I don't know if I'm necessarily liking the execution on a lot of them.
What about this scene where pain makes a child laugh? They've done this in a lot of sitcoms where the dad discovers pain makes a child laugh, so he's constantly doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, like, why does he care?
Because he wants the kid to stop crying.
If he really wanted the kid to
Yeah,
stop
why didn't he just
crying.
walk off like he left him every other time in this
Because he
movie?
actually likes this kid. You guys want to. You guys just were
But
just.
there's
complaining.
been no development. Like, there's no...
It just immediately...
No turning the corner for
He
him.
literally just said, I would trade him for a tool. Like, it was a complete and total switch.
Seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, and then he leaves the guitar, which was the first thing he checked after the bike wreck, not the kid.
You guys just purposely love destroying stuff.
No,
Yeah, like... Is that 21 miles, or is that 214 miles?
There's no way to know.
no way to know.
Fair enough.
Cody, you're really quiet tonight. What wants to do? Are you?
I'm
Are you?
trying to watch the movie, damn it.
Well, we're supposed to be doing it.
What the, is that a mariachi?
He's fixing to get shot by an arrow.
So why? Oh, Death is trying to kill all these people. So
Because he wants to be the king.
you would think a supernatural being as powerful as Death would be able to.
Well, he's not the actual death. He just calls himself
The
death.
power of rock and roll is stronger than death itself.
God, that was a super hipster thing to say.
It was. Oh,
200 miles from Vegas.
Speaking of Fallout, does any of you guys play Fallout, the game?
I know about it.
I have played all of them. The only one, in my opinion, that's really good is 2.
Okay, so in the RPG Fallout New Vegas, an achievement called New Vegas Samurai is available with an image based on Six String Samurai's movie poster. It is acquired when the player deals more than 10,000 points of damage with melee weapons.
Interesting, okay.
And of course, we just had the town called Fallout.
Ain't no more ratchets here, only paradise. You got a problem?
Hey,
Hopefully that
watch
guy-
yourself with a pink golf ball.
Yeah.
What is it about the pink golf ball that makes it so much more lethal than the white ones?
Aerodynamics. It's got more dimples, so the air
How are you a kid?
allows it to fly through.
And then they color it pink so you can tell which ones have more
You don't want to
dimples.
accidentally.
See, look.
You don't want to accidentally.
Oh, he likes the kid. Now he's gonna leave him here.
Can I get a real drink? Follow the yellow brick road, homie. See you around, kid.
I got a gig in Vegas.
Yep, here
So,
we go.
yeah.
Abandoned him again.
He likes the kid.
He left him with a midget. That seems nice.
No? Not really.
All the same, wherever you go, it'll always be.
So these guys are supposed to represent hip hop.
Okay, because it's different.
Well, no,
because of the
I'm
way
actually just the outfit, very hip hopish.
Sure, and the way they talk. I don't know. I want something more. I don't know. I like what they're doing with the symbolism. Like, I like the idea that everything has a bigger meaning and a symbolism, but I want them to do more with it. Like, that guy said one word, there's no music to imply that, and he's got a bandana and a pair of pants. And, that's supposed to be
Another
the...
broke.
You know, we don't get too many new guys around here. But,
Like,
king wannabe.
you would think, like, if that was supposed to be hip hop, then they would have had the music had like a hip hop feel to it.
Exactly. Like, if you're
Well,
going
I
to do
think- I
dialogue
think-
light...
The soundtrack, the way I always thought it was, the soundtrack, we're listening to Buddy's soundtrack. Like, every person has his own soundtrack. This is his own personal soundtrack that we're listening to.
Sure, but that doesn't really
Oh,
translate.
now he's gonna have sex. Gatorade bottle. That's probably just actual Gatorade that they just put ashes on the outside of.
It was green on the inside, so... Oh, here comes Cody's favorite scenes.
Yeah, okay, guys, keep quiet.
Okay.
Was that
None
a
of
zipper,
them really
Cody?
are quite Anna Nicole Smith, though.
There's a lot
Okay, it's
of there's a
kinda
lot
ruining
of
it
gum
for me.
in this movie.
All right, none of that is sexy. Not okay. That guy's got it. None of that was sexy at all. Sticking the gum on his glasses and then eating the gum off of his glasses.
Everyone here wears glasses. Everyone here knows that shit ain't coming off very easily.
And you're gonna have that fucking smear
Yeah.
on the corner.
Yeah, and then you're just gonna be staring at it.
Is this where Death takes the kid?
No, no.
Oh god, I hope so.
Oh, shit.
I hope not. They just walked past him.
You said this is like your favorite movie. You watched it
I
3 times,
never
and you.
said it was my
Death turns
favorite
around.
movie.
Wait a minute.
I said I
Was that-
like this movie a lot. If there's
The
any,
white guitar makes sense for Death.
if there's any hipsterish thing about me is I do tend
I
to
will
like
I will get behind
weird
that
movies.
symbolism at least.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
Already
so-
in the bedroom.
We may have the Four Horsemen there because the kid started sneezing after they walked past. The archer could easily be War. So if we need
No,
someone...
there's 3 archers.
Yeah, I was wrong. They're all three.
All 3 of them are archers? Okay.
So we gonna see his face yet?
You will at the end.
At the end of the movie.
Yeah, during the sword battle.
Is it? Well, thanks for fucking giving away the sword battle.
Yeah, I had
Spoilers.
no idea there was going to be a sword battle.
Retroactive.
So
spoilers.
Yeah,
the only
thanks.
reason he's gonna lose in this fight is because he's too busy getting busy. Oh, he's scarred up.
Oh no.
There's some serious STD spreading around here.
Like,
Man, he is,
help him out! Come on, help a girl!
He's got whiskey dick right now. He's dead.
he's got whiskey
look at
everything.
all the
What the
scars.
hell is that thing at the top of his leg?
I was just wondering, like, did they show part of his junk? Is that what happened there? Why didn't we get a full frontal one of these girls?
Hey, that's sexist. We can see penis too.
I'm not saying we shouldn't have seen the penis.
Okay, good.
You're welcome.
Wait, no, wait, the way he's saying that, he's saying we are gonna see.
No, I don't think so. I would remember that.
I think we just saw it.
I hope not. That he's got a serious.
Yeah,
I can't tell. He goes 1 minute leaving this kid. He's probably leaving because he's secretly gay and he can't get it up.
Probably. I mean, there are a lot of similarities between him and Adam.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. And then the chick just.
You know who I am? Nope.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
All right,
that was pretty funny.
all
That's
right.
pretty badass. Oh, there's Valens right there. I think.
That looks like a young John Cusack.
Huh?
I think Richie
Kid.
Valens and Jerry Lee Lewis is in the year.
Well, what do you know? It talks.
I don't.
Hasn't he talked before?
no,
No, it was all been.
It's all.
Yeah.
Hey, Four Eyes!
Oh man, even in a wasteland, That's a good insult.
Yeah, never goes away, huh?
Yeah.
Play a mean six string at the same time.
Who'd you say that was supposed to be?
It's either Valance or Lewis.
Those are way too old to be Lewis.
Hey, I'm talking to you, man.
I think it's supposed to be Richie Valiant. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause is that a ukulele?
What's the matter?
Looks that way.
You scared?
Is he doing with the umbrella?
Seems that way.
Is that why he's carrying it the whole time?
A little nod to Kingsman.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a nod to Kingsman. That's what we
It definitely was a Kingsman reference.
Kingsman came out way after this.
Yes, thank you for finding the joke, Cody. Now that we're all on the same page, the joke has been located and has been
Wait a
explained.
minute.
I'm glad I could be of service. Wait, that one's not as dirty
They
as the other
probably,
one.
man, they spent a lot of money. So far, there haven't been very many super ugly chicks.
Are you
in this
guys
movie.
fans of post-apocalyptic films?
I can't even fucking say it, but yes,
One thing.
yes, I am.
One thing that drives me nuts is unless you're the main character, they go out of the way to make everything dirty, but the girls' teeth are always like super white.
Because it's the one thing they can take care of.
Yeah, it like drives me nuts.
Well, just like in Lost.
Well,
Yeah. It's like,
So he saves the kid and then he just leaves it. Like he's just wasting his time now. And then I don't. That was kind of cool, but why? If death was right behind him.
he's got a plan.
Ah, okay. That was kind of
yeah, the after image was kind of neat.
yeah. Why does everyone? Why does
All right,
everyone have a fucked up voice?
Yeah, immediately hate the three characters again.
Go get a pink golf ball real quick.
That's
All right, so that's like the Umbrella Corporation umbrella.
it
Except it's blue
keeps
instead of
changing
red.
colors.
No, it's always been blue.
It didn't have white on it
What
before.
are you doing?
Dude, that doesn't matter. We're being recorded, not videotaped.
Yet.
Okay.
I
Man,
do
that
have-
those nukes really fucked up the entire geography of the United States because they were just going from weird place to weird ass place.
Let me know.
What is 200 miles away from Las Vegas? Like, what does that look
Well,
like?
LA's about 200 miles away.
Man, they went 100 miles in no time at all,
It's the power of rock and roll.
and death is just hoofing it every single the way.
I want to say LA, Daniel's probably about 200 miles away.
That's what I'm looking up.
I mean, seriously, like that's the voice. Like, I didn't. Oh, we gotta.
Hey! Four eyes!
It's 300 miles away. 270.
This is it! Hey! Hey! Turn around! You're a coward!
So he's just fighting to fight.
Well,
Did his
what,
shoes just go off?
I think if you look closely, his shoes are back on the next shot. Yep. One of them is, anyway.
But both the shoes came flying off.
Alright, so we've got.
Did he kill him with his own sword?
Yeah.
How did he manage that one?
He's that skilled.
Yeah, so this all should be Nevada, Utah, Arizona, or California in some capacity.
I think it has the Simpsons morphing geography.
Yeah. So it makes sense that, like, with the train that we've seen, if it was, like, Utah, and he was traveling from Utah west into Nevada, because things have gotten a lot more deserty, and then we had a lot of mountains and stuff, and then they had those wheat fields at the very beginning.
That makes him a Mormon, though, so I already don't like him.
We just lost our
Sorry.
Mormon listeners. Thank
Sorry.
you.
Sorry. we lost a whole freaking continent because of Adam. So
We did.
yeah,
Speaking of Asians, are we fan of Asian? Are you guys fan of martial
Asian
art?
people. Yeah, I like Asian
Fan
people.
of Asian martial art films?
Yes.
How does this hold up? How does this hold up with all the ones that, like House of Flying Daggers, Hero?
Meh.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I mean, it's no Hero.
Would you if
Heroes.
Do you have a friend who loves martial art films?
Yes, I have many.
Would you recommend this to them?
Not because of the martial arts, but I would recommend it to them because this is also kind of the movie that they would like.
Oh, now he's practicing Karate Kid style.
Daniel, you're a martial arts dude. What is that? Aikido?
I need him to. No, it's not Tai Chi. It's too fast. It looks like
Rock Chi?
if they would keep the fucking camera still. I think it's either karate or it is.
Daniel, I believe it's pronounced karate.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I don't even know.
Yeah, it's either karate or jujitsu. It would look like. Although if he's using a sword and he's a traditional samurai, it should be ijutsu that he's using. Or ijutsu.
Agreed.
You come all this way without saying squat? And now you're trying to tell me a 56 Chevy can beat a 47 Buick in a dead quarter mile? Liked you better when you weren't saying squat, kid. Go to bed.
I don't know about you guys, but the angle I'm watching this at is making this movie terrifying.
What? What do you mean?
Like, I'm
That
not
is-
getting the full color, so I'm just the screen
That
doing
cannot
a
be
lot of weird
comfortable.
stuff.
Playing on a guitar?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like, yeah, I can't see the kids' eyes, and they're just doing like that negative zone.
What the hell is a spinach monster?
It's a monster made of spinach.
Because kids don't like spinach.
That's just bullshit, because spinach is great.
Fuck that, dude. I eat my spinach every day because I'm strong to the finish.
So, Daniel,
Adam?
how many flicks after this movie do you think the director directed?
2.
0.
This movie came out in 1998. The director didn't direct another movie until
2012. Wow.
The film was The Crow Wicked Prayer. Did you watch that one?
I did.
How does it hold up to this film?
This is better than Wicked Prayer was, that's for
Hey,
damn
Fair
sure.
enough.
Wicked Prayer, is that the one with David Boreanaz, or is that the one with the prisoner and the pink highlighter?
I'll probably have to use his super secret page.
I'll use my super
Yeah.
website.
I
So,
bet it's the one
The
where
kid
David
had
Boreanaz is
the kid
bad guy.
had the umbrella. Now Buddy's got the umbrella. Are they sharing? Are they nice? Does he still want the kid to die?
I don't think he ever
think so.
wanted the kid to die.
He left them with cannibals.
Yes. Then he left him with the hip-hop midget.
Yeah. Like I said, there's nothing. Okay, this scene is maybe a little bit different, but there is no.
David Boreanaz was in it. He played Luke Crash.
Yeah, okay, so that's the fourth one. It's still pretty awful.
There's nothing to make you like this character.
Nope.
The cool guitar, for one thing.
Other than his possessions, there's more to people than their things, Adam.
No, not now. That's propaganda right there.
Alright, we gotta...
Definitely
he's dead.
I definitely thought that was like going up his butt for a second.
Yeah, right?
The way that it angled,
6 string.
and I was like, that's gotta hurt.
57.
Gonna hurt.
What time did the apocalypse happen?
What time?
Yeah, what year was the apocalypse?
1950? Wasn't it?
I thought it was 57. That's why they're making all the references. Because I would assume that they wouldn't be making any more guitars.
Right? That's my thing, is
Yeah,
that...
because I think 57 has been the latest year that they've. That was
Right.
that was a.
Every other rock and roller out to claim my throne.
Like, he was just passed out from heat exhaustion here. Like,
Or was he playing possum?
But I mean, really, would you be like, if someone's like, I'm death, would you be like, cool?
That's how badass he is, guys.
No. Even Dean Winchester was afraid of death.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he was a badass.
Yeah.
That's bad for a guitar.
Yeah.
It's fucking prove that.
It's fucking El Kabong right now.
Nah, 57 Gretsch, they're strong enough to handle that.
These guys have never missed a shot yet, and now they're going to miss both him and the kid.
Yeah.
With him being slowed down.
Buddy,
I like the effect. There's definitely someone off camera just chucking arrows.
The Buddy wears plot armor. I thought you knew that.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
I like to point out that he's not saving the kid out of Connor's heart. He's having a neck shield.
Yeah.
Probably more accurate.
And he just stopped, and they still can't hit him.
Now, okay.
It's Home Alone. It's Home Alone.
Okay. I'm glad, there's no seriousness at this point. He's riding a guitar down a dune.
There's no way that guitar is going to function without having to get there. It took an arrow.
And that arrow was way off to the side.
Then this is like a Quentin Tarantino soundtrack section here.
Oh, God.
Like, this is right from
Oh
Pulp
no,
Fiction.
he lost his sword.
Well,
He's gonna catch him
this
there.
song is
Oh,
used a lot, though.
I only know it from Pulp Fiction.
Black Eyed Peas. They sampled this song.
Oh, okay. Alright. And?
It's used a lot,
seeing
so
where
that's
they're
2
getting
times.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing where they get their arrows from. So they don't look like they have quivers.
No, they just have infinite arrows.
They've got the same reloading that the 6-shooters do in Western movies.
Did you just catch those while
Yeah.
he was touching? And that kid just...
Man, this kid cannot have a voice.
Is there actually a creature?
Just watch.
I like how he's doing the exaggerated, like, Star Trek run. Like,
Yeah.
oh no. Still doing it. Jesus, this movie is nothing but people walking at things.
It's fucking Lord of the Rings.
As soon as Daniel said that, I was waiting for someone to make that.
You get to see. It threw him in a tube? What?
No, I carried him down through a tube. And didn't he already go all the way in it, so did he fall back out a little bit?
Yeah.
And then just spit out his hat.
Well, yeah, you can't digest Coons Can Cat.
Seriously, like, 75% of the shots in this movie are someone walking towards the fucking camera.
Well, they're
no
walking
quivers.
diagonally from the camera.
And now they're going towards it.
Well,
Hey,
There's
that was
the
a
kid going
that was
towards
a
it.
round.
It
That was
was
a round,
round
and now
a
it's
minute ago.
square.
it's a different area.
Yeah. And why is there a white light?
What light color do you want it to be?
Orange?
Oh, okay.
He was going towards a grate.
And what are the windmills hooked into? And they are well maintained for
Yeah.
for 40 years worth of a nuclear apocalypse.
How do you say that word? Not kidding.
Apocalypse?
Alpacalypse?
Apocalypse?
How badass was that?
Oh, so they were standing on top of it?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have noticed standing on top and shifting and saying?
It would have been funnier if he would have like ripped ass or something, and would have added like a cheesy sound effect.
Oh my god, the windmills bother me more than I care to admit. That's all I can see every time they pan back is just looking at the damn windmills.
He uses that sword for every damn thing.
Wouldn't
It's
you?
better than a wrench.
Well, they don't have any fucking ratchets.
Well, you know, if he needed a ratchet so bad, why didn't he just cut the top of the thing he needed to ratchet and then spin it with the sword?
Yeah.
Plot hole.
You laugh, I've done it with a drill and a flathead before.
How does he know where the kid went?
He's Buddy.
He's obviously underground, so he's going underground. that landing in a tire?
I like how you like saying like, I don't like when there's magic and shit and it just happens because there's no rules. But
Yeah, this movie has 0 rules.
yeah,
What are you talking about? If you get cut by a sword, you die. Rule 1.
With 0 blood.
A 46,
0 blood.
46
Around-
Chevy will outbeat a 57 Buick. Was that what he said?
I think it was 51 Buick.
I think it was the other way around.
Oh yeah, it was a 41 and a 57,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Okay.
What?
Was it generic?
What generic monster sound was that? I know I've heard that.
It was the Wilhelm version of
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is easily the... There's the discount Darth Vader sound effect.
Why do they have a fuel line if they're running off of the windmills? That they
What do you think fuels the windmill?
do you know how windmills work?
Yeah, gas. Hello.
Jesus.
What do you think moves your fan in the house?
The fan in my house, electricity.
Yeah, that was a bad.
Yeah.
You mean you know? Oh, honey, time to start the fan. It's getting hot in here. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
How long did it take them to make this movie?
About 7 days.
I was gonna say about 7 hours.
For low budget and just a. Are you still awake?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just go.
If I fall asleep, though, don't touch me.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Hey, the tag kid's still up.
How?
He isn't. I think
He,
he's
the thing exploded.
Okay, so you get stabbed with a sword, you die. But if you get shot with an arrow by one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, you walk it off.
As long as you don't hit any vital organs.
Gotcha.
No, this is supposed to resemble hell.
Really? I hadn't noticed that with all the people going, "Welcome to hell. How do you like hell?" Did you know this was hell? And the kid suddenly knows martial arts.
No,
He
he's studying.
watched Buddy.
They walked 100 miles. There was probably a lot of stuff they had to cut out in those 100
probably
miles.
walk 100 more.
That
Yeah.
Proclaimer song was based on this movie.
Just clock the creep.
See, he's starting to fall in love with the kid. Not sexually, but like in a fatherly way.
Hit me! I dare you to hit me!
But I mean, the fact is, he still abandoned him multiple times.
Alright, that's an awful punch. There was no martial arts in that punch. That punch was like...
Ooh, I can hit people to solve my problems.
Thank you, Cody.
What?
Damn, that kid is outrageous. Never punched anyone before in his life. This is a lose-lose scenario.
Alright, Cody, we're at the windmill gods. How much further do we have?
Okay.
No, I don't care about the time code.
It says we got 4 more.
Okay.
We've got 30 more
We got
minutes.
4 more bad guys.
Did you get to see
The
Vegas?
Russian army.
No. That was the huge build-up that I wanted to see.
Well,
Wait, we don't get to see Vegas?
You know what? You see like off in the distance. You don't actually enter Vegas.
That's the whole
Slouching
point.
towards Vegas, dueling with death, a new beginning.
Man,
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, like, Vegas as this paradise utopia. This rock and roll utopia.
No,
Right?
You see it off in the distance.
Yeah, like I also wanted to see like the battle of the bands for the king.
There is one clip I have, Adam. This really isn't a musical.
It is not a musical in any way, shape, or form.
It's a musical in this. I already explained how to me.
Uh huh.
God damn it, I hate you guys.
Hurry it up, I'm hungry.
But anyway, this movie was planned as a trilogy.
It is planned as a trilogy.
Yeah, so that's why we
Where
don't.
is it going to go from here?
Well, the Jeffrey Falk and the Buddy and the director / writer, they haven't really.
How did the sword come out of there?
He flipped it out.
He flipped it going this way. It
Right.
didn't flip it going where the sword could slide out.
So, a musical film is a film genre in which songs are sung by the characters, are interwoven with the narrative, and sometimes accompanied by dancing.
They've clearly danced.
The dance of death.
There's music. I always thought of this film as a musical.
I mean, the music's important, don't get me wrong, but it's not... I mean, Blues Brothers is more of a musical than this.
Yeah.
I always thought of this as a musical.
Have you seen Blues Brothers?
You're still wrong.
We
It
talk
doesn't
about-
matter if you thought of it as
It's got
one
a
or
cop-
not.
It's got a cop engine.
That's what we should be watching for this.
Oh,
Blues
man.
Brothers.
Oh, that movie sucks.
Fuck you.
Ouch.
I'm
We
sorry.
can't be friends anymore.
They're 18 miles from Vegas. They're out of the desert.
18 miles.
Vegas
So
is.
now we fight the
they
Russian army.
They shouldn't be out of the desert. Vegas is in the desert.
No,
It is desert, Vegas, desert.
The nuclear
very
radiation caused vegetation to grow.
And make a bike tire spin.
Well, duh.
I mean, there's trees and shit near Vegas, just not a lot.
Is he riding on the handlebars?
No, he's pedaling.
It would have been pretty funny if he had left the kid like to pedal and he just sits on the bike.
I'm surprised he
Oh,
doesn't.
it's a double.
Look, pick that shit up. They've been needing ratchets the whole entire trip.
No, it's the cannibal family.
Ah, okay. It happened in '57.
Big Boom of 57.
I swear, I genuinely consider this a musical.
Oh, now it says Wolfman Jack, not Werewolf. The subtitle literally changed the character's name under the radio.
Wait, what did it say? The character's name, or was it the dialogue?
It was the character's name because it was in the brackets.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised he's not being a dick. Yep, he is. He's making the kid pedal, and he's just sitting there all stationary.
Yep.
What a dick.
Well, he's got to conserve his energy. He's got to fight the Russian Hitler.
I'll handle this. How much further to Vegas, comrade?
Oh, you handled it all right.
Goes to Las Vegas, read out papers. Nova. Horizon.
God damn. You would think that someone could come up with something better.
What would you come up with?
I don't know, but he's got to be the only one in this universe with glasses.
Okay, how does he get past this?
The
Build it
power
all.
of rock and roll.
Duh. Plus, in the Russian army, they're not that good.
Well, there goes our Russian army sponsorship.
Yep.
You just want to offend everybody, Adam.
We'd skin you alive for a six-pack Amerikanski.
We're not Polish. This just movie makes America looks like a bunch of wusses.
War is over, baby. It's been over for years.
What war?
The new rock and roll king of Vegas.
No, the plot was
the
that
bombing, yeah.
Russia invaded most of America.
This is America. We have the army and we have rednecks. There ain't no way that anyone's gonna take us down.
Well, the rednecks became the cannibals.
No.
I think I could become a cannibal.
No one rock roll in Las Vegas. Papers, no papers.
Just leave it silent like
Understand?
that and
Nobody.
make the joke that those guys inspected his back or something. Come on, guys, talk to me.
I'm trying to watch. I want to see how he.
Cody's just now waking up.
I want to see how he survives this.
That's not creepy at all.
What?
Calling the kid the butterfly?
Scratch my guitar, I'll kill you. Don't go!
Like, I could get it if that was like a Buddy Holly lyric or something, but it just sounds. I swear to God, he's gonna jump.
He's going jumping.
No wonder we lost to the Russian army. They all just stood there. If that's what the Russian army is portrayed as, good lord.
Okay, is the plot line is that everybody's out of bullets?
They have to
Possibly.
be.
They were just bluffing him. They had no bullets.
Well,
but they got
obviously
mortars.
explosions now.
No, see, in post-apocalyptic world, you know how like when cars fall over the hills, they explode? In a post-apocalyptic world, people fall over a hill and explode.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be as easy as I thought.
You would think, you outnumbered them like 20-1. Way more than that, probably.
At least these guys have... Look at that bayonet on that one guy. That's obviously made of cardboard. You could tell. It was just flopping to the wind.
There it is. There's
A little floppiness there.
So he kicked one guy, and he sent about 10, 15.
All dead.
Why don't they just shoot him?
See?
Okay.
See?
Okay. All right. That line, okay, makes up for it. But still, you're telling me that they couldn't take down one person?
They just
Buddy.
leave that dude to die.
They got the skinny Dolph Lundgren on it now. You know Dolph is short for Adolf?
No, it's fucking not. I looked that shit up when I heard that stupid-ass episode. And I lost... Those people aren't even dead, and they're just hanging out?
They're tired.
Okay, so now we got a Batman villain.
Including the Batman 66 sound effects, even.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a... BAM! Whiff! Pow!
Biff was always my favorite
Yeah.
of those.
Why is he running away? Why do you even have the guns?
They're using them as clubs.
What happened with the mortar?
What is that
There's a mortar.
It's a water tower.
thing? Oh, yeah.
The kid's not even walking anymore. He's just like, yeah, he's just probably slaughtered them all. I'll just wait here until he's gone. No.
Like, Anakin's gonna run back like he has something to do important.
No, he's going to start playing, and the power of music's going to put...
That's what it is. It's a Star Wars homage.
There you
It's
go.
Anakin, and it's supposed to be a trilogy.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, would you guys watch
No.
2 more of these? Like a continuation?
Probably not. No.
Really? You guys are not really digging this at all?
It would have to be a lot. Like, it's just long in the tooth. Like, it's like, okay, we need to make a movie. Here's our concept. Okay, we filmed it in 30 minutes. Okay, then let's spend an hour walking towards the camera.
Lord of the Rings.
Uh-huh.
Like I said,
For $1 million.
Oh, he's scratching the guitar.
Yeah, like, there's no, like, you don't need any of
Oh
this
my
other-
god,
Now
someone
he finally
finally
got
hit him.
Yeah, like, there's no development, there's no plot forwardization, it's just, I walk, there's an obstacle, I hit it with a sword, I walk, there's an obstacle, I hit it with a sword.
I walk. There's an obstacle. Here, take this kid
Oh,
as
he
a
just
slave.
took it to the shoulder.
Alright. Now, this part, maybe something interesting will happen in this part. Because he's actually getting hurt.
Well, he's been hurt before. We've seen all the scars on him.
Not in this movie.
Yeah,
they
remember when he
did.
took his pants off and everything?
We
No,
saw
he
all
didn't
the
take-
scars, but we didn't see him get hurt. He's been Mary Sue McVulnerable the entire time.
No, he's Irish. And a transvestite. Except there's no
Oh, he's tore his
growth
pants.
or anything.
There's no what?
There's no character growth. Like,
He's fallen in love with the kid. He's protective of the
yeah,
kid.
but in the next scene, you say that, and then in the very next scene, he's like, "All right, fuck you, kid," and then. I don't know about you, but if you fall in love with something, you don't normally say "fuck you" and then shove it out a window.
Well, sometimes I... Well, never mind, sorry. Never mind. I
So
have very
what-
specific fetishes.
Yeah.
Do you think this movie could be remade today, like with a big budget? Who would you cast as Buddy?
Samuel L. Jackson.
We always say Samuel L. Jackson.
No, but can you imagine this with a few more motherfuckers in it?
Yeah.
No, think about it. Instead of being rock and roll, it's sort of like a jazz 6-string samurai.
He carries a fucking piano.
No. Like, Gaz uses bass, or maybe a banjo.
I just keeps rolling it along.
No,
I want to see him carried on his back. And just be like,
a baby grand.
bam. And then just plays the fucking entertainer. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
No, who would you genuinely cast today?
I'm trying to think of.
What's the lead singer of Weezer doing now? He's not making music.
Well, they remade Toto.
They
They haven't made anything good.
They just put out a new album.
Zac Efron.
No.
I think he's done musicals.
He's too coked out.
Oh, he is?
Too
Oh, he
coked out.
looks awful.
The Rock. The Rock as the kid. How'd he get to the middle of the street? Oh, he's dragging him.
Yeah.
That kid's jacked.
This
Here
scene
we go.
is
Well, it's The
called-
Rock.
Yeah.
This scene is called Slouching Towards Vegas. So
This
he's
kid's
gonna
doing
drag
all
it
the
last
work.
20 miles.
This kid should be the main character.
This kid's gonna be the king.
What about Stephen Amell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see
Stephen
that.
Amell could do it.
With a lot better writing.
Yeah. And Stephen Amell has shown that he does not care about the quality of what he's doing as long as it's fun and there's a paycheck involved.
Yeah.
He's done
is
some-
Casey Jones? Is that
Well,
what you're talking about?
Casey Jones, like he's still like balls deep in Arrow. He was on he did a WWE thing. He was at All In. He did a wrestling thing in All In. Like that man's all over the place.
That guy's got a serious concussion or a piece of asphalt just riding up his butt crack. I just really do not like what they did with them. Like, why do they sound like munchkins?
Because they all share a mind.
Yeah, these guys had the potential to be really, really cool, and they really dropped the ball on them.
I think
like-
that one's female, isn't it?
Like, is the guitar powerful? Like, why does he want the guitar?
They're getting ready to have a rock off. Well, there's a lot of homages to Wizard of Oz in this film.
Like what? The
me look
munchkins in the yellow brick road?
Hang on.
I don't remember it. I guess the cosmonauts could be Tin Men.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me look it up.
The Russian army could be the lion because they were all like bravado, and then when you push him and shove, they ran.
The film also references to the Wizard of Oz, loosely imitating
I guess
the,
that.
the 39 movie. A little person instructs Buddy to follow the Yellow Brick Road. Las Vegas, seen from the distance, looks like the Emerald City. Death is obsessed with a specific object, Buddy's guitar pick. Much
The
like
kid's gonna get shot Game of Thrones style.
Mm-hmm.
Serpentine!
Oh, he finally smiles.
It's,
Did it hit him?
no, it went over his shoulder.
Oh.
It sounds like the aliens from Attack on Mars.
Yeah.
It does. Obviously, an Attack on Mars reference in the movie.
this movie was filmed only on weekends.
They have also had full-time jobs.
Yeah, that and the kids still had to go to school during production.
Keep going.
Weekends plural? Like, it took
Yeah.
them longer than.
You dick. The kid, guess what the next film he starred in when it was?
2012.
Close, 2011. He didn't act again until 2011.
Yeah, he had all that sweet six-string samurai money.
This movie did not take off for anything.
What was the movie that kid worked on next?
It was a short film called...
The Clown.
Yeah, how'd you know? You looked it up,
I'm
did
a
you?
big
You
fan of that
fucking
kid.
looked it up, shut
I'm a
up.
big fan of that kid.
Only one to escape my grasp.
But the weird thing is
If this does not have a big payoff with death, I'm gonna be really upset.
Yeah, this is the big rock off.
Is it gonna be better than the Tenacious D rock off?
Nothing's better than the
No, because that had
Rock
David
Off.
Grohl in it.
Yeah.
For this,
It's the pick of destiny.
take
Okay, is it the pick or the guitar that's powerful?
He wants the pick.
They've never referenced the pick once.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
No, he said guitar.
No, they showed the pick earlier on in the movie.
I can tell you exactly everything about the guitar. It's a fucking 57 hollow body, but they have not.
Gretsch, hollow body thing.
Red body, 6 string.
They haven't mentioned the pick once.
Okay, now this is actually musical like.
There's no amplifier for them to put that music through.
No, their Power of Rock is amplified.
Thank you, Billy.
Well, you know, as a history major, when you drop a nuclear bomb, it creates Bluetooth speakers and everything.
Oh, you know what? I remember that from my
That's why
rock and roll class.
that's why people party in the Bikini Atoll Islands, because there's just such good sound quality. Wait, where'd he pull this sword from?
Out of the guitar. It's been out of the guitar.
It's still in the guitar.
It's not supposed to be. So continuity error.
That was the rock off?
Yeah.
Now they're
Are
shooting
you
3
kidding
arrows
me?
at once.
Death was backing up the whole time.
What? What? I hate you two.
Right, the kid's pretty great.
I bet the kid, I'll say this, the kid probably had a shit ton of fun on this movie.
And the moment that he tries
Holy
to
shit,
save
they're actually
the
hitting
kid,
him.
he gets shot.
I like how if you watch, they're so bad, their arrows get...
Oh, but he's still fine, it looks like.
He's napping. They didn't put it. They haven't put in the infinite arrows cheat yet, kid.
He also stands up like the Leonidas from Sparta and just breaks the
Yeah.
arrows off his back.
I'm kind of waiting for it, to be honest. I mean,
He rolls over and the arrows are. I want the kid to pick up the guitar and start playing. That would be a good ending. I don't know. Would it have to be a shot-for-shot remake?
No,
It'd
shot for
be
shot.
easy.
Shot for shot.
Yeah.
it's just one shot.
Yeah.
Well, if we get rid of the cosmonauts,
No, cosmonauts have to stay.
no, because there's no point in them. They transform into like zombified.
Buddy's back.
Is it the power of love or the power of rock and roll?
Power of love and rock and roll.
The love for rock is strong.
I've got an appointment with death.
I'll give him this. He's able to say some cheesy freaking lines.
Is he just walking past the arrow dudes?
Yeah, and they just let him. That is not where you put a guitar. The arrow dude turns around and shoots him one more time.
Like, man, seriously?
This better be a badass sword fight.
It better, but it's not gearing up to be that way.
Are most samurai swords, are they used two-handed?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
It all depends on the sword.
I
As
do
far as-
not know.
As far as movie swords go, how do you like Buddy's sword?
It's unidentifiable compared to any other sword.
You don't think it fits his character?
No.
It's ragged like he is.
Just the
Yeah,
handle.
but where he keeps it is pristine, so you think that it would be something as nice as the guitar.
Well, how would you design this sword?
I don't know. I would give it something that would resemble the guitar. So like that guitar's got a real nice like that kind of dark wood finish. So yeah, I would make it. There's no wraps around it and make it a nice dark wooden handle. Then it might stand out a little bit more. But they didn't make the guitar or the sword a character throughout the entire movie. It was just another tool.
But you know what it wasn't? A fucking ratchet. Dude, do you think we're bad? Can you imagine if Snyder was here?
Oh, he would have left.
Okay, so far, this is the best sword fight of the entire movie, and I think there's only been like 2 other ones.
Yeah. It's been okay. I mean, it's picking up.
You guys gotta put it in context, though. $1 million only.
But this does not look like it's $1 million film.
Yeah. We could do something way better than this for $1 million.
Now, with the technology that's around now,
Not even using technology.
Yeah, what's another $1 million film that came out in 1999?
let me look it up. Let me Google it.
Oh, come on.
Well, how would I do
You
it?
think you'd have all these like facts? You should know what we're gonna ask.
Leave
Why
me
did-
alone.
If he's
Kid spits acid now?
if he's defeated by that, I swear.
No, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Water is the witch's greatest weakness.
Okay, alright. Picking that up.
Seriously, death is killed by water.
Yeah.
Death is killed by
I
water.
didn't want to say that.
That is.
He's got a squirt bottle? What the hell did he get? A squirt bottle?
Oh my
He
god!
stole it
No,
from
no,
the Russian
best-
army. That did happen.
Okay.
The best part about this is signs before signs.
Seriously, that is
Mr. Shyamalan better look out. There might be a lawsuit.
wow. I cannot even.
I feel like we've been blue-balled the entire time by this movie.
Like I said, the kid. They could have done anything with the kid. The kid could have defeated him in a rock off. The kid could have picked up the sword and like even if he like stabbed him in the back. But no, the kid could have pissed on death and killed him.
Not enough. He's really dehydrated. There's not enough water.
There's not enough water. He just had a full squirt bottle.
No, I mean if he pissed on him.
Yeah, like I feel like no cool martial arts, no cool swords battles. There was no rock off. Death went out like a chomp.
There was no rock off. They rocked off, man.
No, they
Yeah,
didn't.
for like
They
30, less than 30 seconds.
How long could you rock off?
Longer
At
than that,
least 2 hours.
I can rock out my cock out.
If I
I didn't
didn't
know you had a rooster.
if I didn't rock out earlier in the day, at least 3.
Yeah, he's blind. I have to keep indoors.
That's what you get for beating your cock too much.
I know.
Cock's only got 1 eye now.
Mm-hmm.
So
His
did
buddy
Buddy?
disappeared too?
Yeah, Buddy's dead.
No, his body disappeared too.
Yes.
Why do you keep having to push his glasses up if he's got the thing that holds it onto his face?
Because it's stretched out.
Those glasses weren't even prescription, were they? Are you serious?
Okay, you gotta be kidding me.
No. There's Vegas. Stadium.
That's
There's
the $1
Vegas.
million. That's where their $1 million
There's
went.
Vegas right there.
You mean Lost Vegas?
What do you think? That's the utopia you want to see.
It's better graphics than I was expecting.
Oh man, that was
So that would
rough.
that would be where the trilogy would take over.
That was
The kid, Justin McGuire.
that was
Jeffrey
bad.
Falcon.
What's this?
There could have been so much they could have done right.
Yeah,
Like when the movie started, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give Adam a pass on this one because it's actually going to be kind of good.
like I said, he's been talking about it for years, and like the whole plot, like I was ready for it. Like the whole like Vegas, like the king is dead, need a new king, and then that.
Yeah, this could have been so good. There were so many cool concepts, so cool ideas. The symbology was awesome. And that's what they did with it.
Dude, whether you like it or not, you have to admit that it is a bad movie. You can like bad movies.
I like it for what it is.
I know, but admit
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's a fun, bad movie. Mm-hmm. Like, we should do an episode where we completely remake it.
I sincerely thought, I sincerely always considered this a musical.
You have no idea what a musical is.
Yeah, no, this should have been Fan of the Opera, Sweeney Todd,
The Sound of
Genetic
Music.
Opera.
The Sound of Music.
Oh, no.
Like,
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, Rent, Pisstown.
What's Pisstown about?
Pisstown is about a dystopian society where you have to pay to use a restroom.
Okay. All right. Well, while we are closing up, let me throw some other stuff out. You wanna? The reviews were really good, by the way. When this initially came out,
I'm sure it was filled.
There were a
with
lot of
hipsters.
stoned people.
Like this would like really happen, man. You know.
Yeah, like the span of a weekend.
Let's see here.
There's a lot more credits than I was expecting, I'll tell you that.
It is a $1 million film. It took a lot to do it.
So this was meant to be a trilogy. In September of 1998, a single 6-stream samurai comic was
Traditional
released
Jewish song.
from Rob Liefeld's
Why didn't you
Awesome
say anything
Entertainment.
about that?
I don't know.
Wait, Rob Liefeld has something to do with this?
He did a single 6-string samurai comic written by Liefeld and Matt Hawkins.
But no feet anywhere in the entire comic.
There's a lot of jumping out of frame.
It's a continuation rather than an adaptation. So here's the plot summary of the comic book. In this alternate universe in 1957, the Russians took the United States by nuclear force. Only one piece of American frontier remained free. A patch of land. What?
John and Janet McCabe.
Who's that?
Oh, we've got a friend whose last name is McCabe.
Oh, okay.
That's what set him on those course.
Okay, so the plot of the comic is
Movie number 35707.
thank God it's fictitious.
I always like looking here for hidden jokes. And of all the things, you see this would be the movie with the
There's a
hidden
hidden
back
joke
there.
in the fourth Harry Potter movie.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It says
That's the one where they're banging? The footprints are banging?
no. It says at the end no dragons were harmed in the making of this film.
Nice. I have a lot of respect for movies that take time to put a good gag in the end.
Like I
Okay.
said, the movie could have been the premise. I would have watched it just after the opening crawl because that got me hooked, and then after that, I was almost completely lost.
Okay.
Yeah,
Banging?
there had so many things it did right. Like the first 15 minutes or so, like I'm like, okay, this is setting a really nice tone. They're building the world well, and we're gonna move on to some really cool shit. We're gonna see some cool martial arts. We're gonna see some cool sword fighting. The rock battle at the end is gonna be awesome. All of it was let down. All of it was giant blue balls. Like
Water.
yeah.
Water, Adam.
Like
Yeah,
seriously,
the first 15 minutes are gold. The first 15 minutes had me. I was ready to go. I wanted to go on this journey, and then, like the kid, I kept getting left behind every single time the new scene started.
I mean, like I said, you could have made the movie a whole lot better. Like, why is the kid even bringing the guitar with? He doesn't know how to play it. If the kid could have picked it up and then beaten death in a rock battle,
Maybe that's where the second and third movie come in.
Death's already dead by water.
Maybe.
Thank God they were in the desert, because if it rained, Death is screwed.
Maybe that's why he was in the desert.
Death should have been carrying the umbrella the whole time.
God, you guys destroyed my.
Maybe that's
They-
what
they
he's
s-
actually after the entire time was the umbrella, not the pick or the guitar.
And how did Buddy vanish?
He's magical. He's Buddy.
He never did anything magical.
He destroyed a whole Russian army. How is that?
With
not
no
magic?
Okay, let's be honest. One was him kicking one guy, and then them all just drunkenly falling backwards. They weren't even dead. They were just so freaking lazy. They're literally lying there. And he's like,
Okay.
I will say this: if you take the first 15 minutes, cut it, and then just cut directly to the Russian army bit, and then reshoot the final confrontation with Death, you've got a really sweet 30-minute film.
Who would you cast as Death?
CGI.
We've got Steve Amell as Buddy.
Death.
Steve Bloom.
Who?
Steve Bloom.
Who's that?
He play the big thing he's known for is the voice actor for Wolverine in the 1990s cartoon. So since Death is like you don't have an actor for Death, like you don't need to see his face or anything. You just the voice quality is more important.
I would rather have him as one of the horse. I'd rather have Death not talk the entire movie,
That would be
and
better,
him
too.
use his guitar. Like, if you want to portray this as your version of a musical, which it's not a
I
fucking
always
musical,
thought it was.
that was the whole point. Is that Death doesn't say a word. Death just plays the guitar.
Okay.
Oh, and then his cronies understand it.
Yes.
That's
yes.
kind of cool.
Yeah. And at the end, the cronies have to die. Like we have to have a confrontation with them.
Yes, they have to. You have to go through them to get the Death.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not just like, if you need a band,
Call us on our
on what phone?
Okay.
Yeah, like the very end, that would have been a lot sweeter because like there's two parts of this character. You got the samurai and you got the guitarist. So you need to have like a full circle, like connection to both parts of it. And the film focused so much on the samurai part, but not on the sixth string at all. Like he plays the guitar 3 times maybe, and for less than a minute. For collectively less than a minute.
He was playing in the car while the golf balls
That's
were being...
one of the 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So at the very end, if you have like the 3 cronies show up, and that's the samurai section.
Yeah.
That's the conclusion for the samurai arc of his character. He cuts them down samurai style, and then he gets to Death, and that's where we have to focus on the 6th string. And then him and Death have a legitimately really sweet rock battle that Death loses to, and then like Death like in Devil Went Down to Georgia, just like you beat me, here's my guitar, and then vanishes. Or
he still dies with water.
no.
And I thought the whole point of him harping on the hollow body is that's why he hit it. Like, it was in the guitar. It wasn't like duct taped to the back, because that's definitely what it looked like.
Yeah,
It was duct taped to the back.
Yeah, if you're gonna go in on it, put it in the guitar and just do it Desperado style.
Like, yeah, have him like pull it out of the neck. Have this piece be the handle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but then the neck would be off balance and wouldn't be able to make good music.
Yeah, I don't quite agree with that. If there's nothing for the strings to connect to, how does it play music?
Okay, that's what we're going with.
No, I'm just saying.
You just have like a little button. He presses the button, the strings recoil into the handle of
That's
the
not
sword.
realistic at all.
No,
Okay,
I
then
like
have it be the back half of the head.
And there's actually
that
another
too,
idea
yeah.
where maybe the entire guitar is just the sheath for the sword, so that to make it even a little bit more goofy, the handle's just poking out the top
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be fine too. Like,
and making it more hollow.
yeah, this movie had so much potential. It had such a great idea, and then just dropped it.
Like the scene where he leaves the kid with the cannibals, instead of it being like a normal, I'm leaving you with these freaking nut jobs. Have it where like, oh, we would kindly take a minute and not make him look crazy, and then as soon as the guy leaves, they are crazy.
Yeah, like it would have been better if he had like instead of the Russian cosmonaut random thing, like have him walk by, find some like bones with teeth marks or something, and be like, oh shit, they're cannibals.
To make it so it gives us a reason to like him, that he'd be like, oh crap, I didn't knowingly leave you with those freaking cannibals.
He kept saving the kid.
Only after he realized that he had to.
Yeah, so I'm going to describe every single scene in this movie. Vehicle or something breaks, do you have a ratchet? Walk towards the camera. Walk towards the camera some more.
That's not true. There's some running.
Jump with sword, land.
Yeah. Abandon kid. Realize the kid's in trouble. Go back to save kid. Tell kid what worthless piece of shit he is.
Right.
Get into the next vehicle that's surprisingly there. It breaks. Do you have a ratchet?
That the ratchet comes back in the sequel, guys.
Six String Samurai 2, The Return of the Ratchet?
When ratchets attack.
Okay, all right.
attack.
Cody, would you recommend this to somebody?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying, like, if I recommend this to some of the people I know, I would never hear the end of it, just like you will never hear the end of this.
I sincerely like these movies.
No, I enjoyed it. It was fun. Like, I don't have no idea how they're going to do a threequel with it, with them just basically killing the main character off. Does he come back as like a Yoda ghost or something?
Well, it probably takes place like 20 years later, and the kid is now Buddy.
Ah, okay.
Maybe
Well,
that's
we
what they're
find out
waiting
he looks
for.
Exactly.
Maybe they don't have enough budget to hire a new actor, so they're waiting for the kid to age 20 years.
So they paid him.
What's that movie they did?
The boy.
But yeah, Tyler, do you recommend somebody?
No. I would. I don't know anyone that would like this movie. Dude, I gave it... Yes, Adam, I know this movie that I think you would really like. It's called The Six String Samurai. It's really crappy.
I've already seen it. Daniel, would you recommend this to anybody?
I want to break the trend, and I want to say yes,
Don't do it. Follow the crowd.
but it's a no.
Follow the crowd.
I thought you said you'd recommend this.
Peer pressure.
15, 20 minutes in, I was going to. Half an hour in, I'm thinking, Dad's going to like this.
He doesn't want to get disowned.
And then it kept getting worse, and it didn't do any of the things that I was expecting it to do, and then it just let me down. And as
You guys are.
I was going to buy this for my dad for Christmas in the first 15 minutes.
Do it.
No. Because there's another hour and 15 after that.
All right.
Like, another reason I'm not lying, you proposed this as a musical. I can't remember a damn song from it.
You pissed Cody
no,
off about
yeah.
the whole musical things.
I
Yeah,
love
especially because it was
musicals.
Cody's
I-
idea.
No, but you shit on that. You think
said
that's
this
a
was
musical.
I can't remember the song.
Oh yeah, none of the songs are memorable. Other than the one that I know from Pulp Fiction.
Why does the fact that there's the cosmonaut scene and then there's the next scene where they go to the hip-hop place, in the song at the hip-hop place, and the only reason I remember this is they're talking about cosmonauts in that song. Why is that song not played back when the cosmonauts are around?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Like, it was interesting. Like, I want to see a redunning of this with modern effects and stuff. Like, it's an awesome idea. I like this alternate history. Elvis never died and turned out to be the king of the wasteland.
Yeah.
Like Tyler said, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, there's so much potential in this concept.
We're still doing a musical episode, but I just had ideas for it that I wasn't able to get done before the Sunday. So we're still doing a musical episode.
Don't touch me.
Okay, sorry. All right, Daniel.
Okay, I want back on the other side of the table.
Daniel,
Please.
do your closing. Sir.
Sorry, I'm a little chafed. I gotta give Adam a break here. All right, so Damage Control Podcasting is being recorded at Underdark Comics and Games in Quincy, Illinois. Check us out on Facebook at Facebook/UnderdarkComics, or check us out on our website at UnderdarkQuincy.com. Shoot us a message, send us an email, or stop in and say hi.
Okay, you can find Damage Control Podcasting across social media sites at Dam Control on the Twitter. Daniel does a lot of tweeting.
Daniel twats a lot.
A lot of twatting from me.
Daniel's a good twatter.
Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes at Damage Control Podcasting. Cody?
You can message us at Damn Control Podcasting on Reddit.
Okay. And you can contact us also at damagecontrolpodcasting@gmail.com. Daniel, you're being put on the spot. Do a closing catchphrase for tonight's episode.
There we go.